afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Twisted Coin. How are we doing out there, cupcakes, on this breezing Saturday afternoon? And you, Bubbles Koi, I see you. Yes, get across to Bubbles Koi. Give him a subscribe. Drop him a comment. Give him a like on his latest video. I think it's a short. And tell him the Twisted One sent you. I bet it'll tickle him pink. Well, pink is the word. Because as you know, the flamingo never gets turned off. But we are having another dose of peeping in the glowing on tank. Now I have got the lid lifted up and some towels strategically placed, because I've already heard one almighty thud up against that perspex, and I was like, ooh, cringe. Even though I want to change that perspex so I can move the auto feed around to make it easier for me to actually fill it. But we'll get onto that another day. What I am going to do is, well, it doesn't really matter either way, but I am going to double check. I'm going to scrape the fish from the growing on tank, which is presently having its easy pod clean. Oh, please do excuse me. Tea and Red Bull. What a mixture. But yeah, as I said, those over there in the Tosai tank, they are going through a filter clean and a water change, and I'm going to scrape on fish just to be on the safe side. Once I've done that, I will then move all the fish that I want to keep into there, and then whatever's left will stay in there, and then I will empty the IBC tank into the Tosai tank. IBC tank over, bye bye. Well, the 2-tier shower that is on there already, Rick's already claimed that, and if he doesn't want the IBC tank, there will be an IBC tank going free, because I've also been out there, as my pa would say, tarting and titivating out there, painting and doing my winter wire for the Acer and everything else. And while I'm looking around thinking this is looking really lovely, I'm loving the way it's starting to look, especially with now I've chopped that end off of the front of the lid, roof, whatever. Since I've cut that back, oh my, the garden's opened up even more, and since I've painted it as well, it looks more open as well. But the more I look at the IBC tank, the more I look at it and go, So I will be buying some bits when I can afford it. So those bits will be a couple of tank connectors, some silicone, a liner, and 3 trays. I think 3 will be enough. 3 or 4 of the boxes that I had for the bioreactor. The rest, other than, I'll add to that list, a couple of bags of mortar, ready mixed. And then what I'm going to do, I'm not going down. I'm going to stay exactly where the bottom of the IBC tank is, but I'm going to fit a tank in there so I don't lose any. Does that work for it? No. So I can maximise the space there. I thought I was further back than I was. Where's Easy Pod gone? Yeah, so with the plans I've got to enclose it, if I do it this way, I can bring it all in together and make everything flush, and you see what I mean? Come with me, I'll follow you. So they're just getting topped up while that's having another boil, but chuck that over there. And turn that off a second, it'll make life easier. And I've dived on the filters anyway because I managed to get this defrosted. Now the line that runs to Long Block, that is now all well insulated, and I've got no problems with water in there. So that pipe work there will be covered over. I've got another layer to come up on that one, and there'll be a couple of little ground plants to cover around the front. The front will be rendered to match. Oh, talking about rendering, is there anyone out there that is able to help me out? Now, I admit my brickwork shit, but I am pretty good at tiling. But with the gaps I've got, I don't want to be spending out on 3 times as much tile adhesive than what I actually need, because we managed to get a 20 kilo bag of tile adhesive in Homebase for, I think it was about 15 quid by the time we got through the till. So yeah, but the thing is, when I look across here, I know that both of these walls go in ever so slightly. So where the window is gonna. So where the window is, if I was to put a bit of wood in that corner there, and a bit of wood in that corner there, see if I can do it with the pipe. Oh, that's another thing. Brand new piece of fucking guttering, and it's got 2 bloody holes in it, so I've got to cut the old one and use that. But I wonder if this will work. If I go, yeah, across there, it's a deeper gap here on either side than I'd like, and on this side, this blockwork that I put in does the same, goes in at the centre and then comes back out. I've got a problem with going out and buying and supplying materials, and I've got no problem at all with paying for someone's time. But a lot of this build, it's being done properly, and it's being done properly in memory of Park. So I'm not going to half-ass it. So if there is anyone out there, drop me a comment, send me an email. It would be much, much appreciated. Anyway, back to over here. So yeah, over here, as you see, when you look at it, toe side tank, there's a bloody great gap down there. Now, with the door shut, now if I want to bring that in line with this building, so I can take that section out and make it one whole building, as you can see, can you see what I mean? So I've still got plenty of wood outside, and I can get a framework made here ready for the roofing and stuff, and then build around it, because ultimately it's going to be the Tempest in the front garden and a small shower like what I've got in there. The only difference is this one here has got an easy pod in between, but that is more water. That's 4 foot deep, that's not. And that's what I'm saying, I'm not gonna dig. I'm literally going at the level of the floor, and I'm going to use a combination of bricks, blocks and bits of broken up slab, and that's what I'm going to make the walls out of. And what I'm thinking is I can make some kind of little settlement chamber in here, so I've got a side fit to get rid of this pipe work that's around the front, because that's how it runs at the moment. It comes from the stop valve at the bottom, comes out and goes round the front and then round to the pump. So if I want to get rid of that, I can then put a two tank connectors back to back here with a rubber 90 that sits a little bit like that off the floor in the corner into a settlement area, then a tank connector to the pump, and then pump, Tempest, shower, plenty of space for not only me to be able to get to the fish, but fish to be able to get proper daylight and stuff. They're not liking the cold in there. These aren't doing too bad, and there's only a 2 degree difference at the moment. And once I've finished this Easy Pod clean, you'll find after the Tempest that will have dropped by another degree anyway. So we're pretty much on par with the main pond. But they're not liking the cold. I mean, it is 6.5 degrees. But it would be nice and will be nice to get all of my babies that were in the main pond back in the main pond, and then we'll have a bit more vibrancy in the pond again. But as you can see, they seem to be doing absolutely cushy. So yeah, that's the plan. And also at the same time, with chopping all this bit out, it means I'll have to chop a little bit of this out. It will give me that little bit more room in the garden itself. But yeah, I am absolutely loving the way it's looking. And like I say, all this woodwork in here I've yet to paint black. So yeah, I'm going to get on with this Easy Pod clean, and then what I think I might do is I might put them in the bowl or bowls and let them float for a minute or two, and then we'll get them in. But that's the plan, is to get this one switched off and emptied, and then I can make a proper start at smashing. So they're dry stoned, but they are rendered in between, and behind it you've got expanding foam. So yeah, having to hit it with a lump hammer and a chisel will not do the fish any good at all. So hence why up here for thinking, down there for dancing. And back at the farm Monday, can't wait. Rick sent me some lovely pictures of him and Ezra putting the hoops up. Looking forward to it, really am. But I'm also looking forward to having a few of these back in the pond. Yeah, let's go. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to take a scrape. Nice new net, not the first thing I get. Okay. So it leaves the bowl. Nice little New Forest Chagway. Okay. Might as well stay in the neck, because he's going to be one of the ones going back to the pond. There we go. I'll pick you back up in a minute.
A few moments later.
No, he's come back absolutely lovely. So he'll be the first one to go across. turn the air off. Omasako Shiro Tsuri and my New Forest Deutsch Sankey. I'll come back to you in a minute. Right, before my hands completely freeze up, this is the first batch. So we've got National Koisho Best Deutsch, Omasako Shiro, Ikarashi Benika Monru, Unusual Achiever Twisted Koi, New Forest Koi Deutsch Sankey, Kinshowa Ground Show with a Difference, Shisui New Forest. I'll have to ask Matt where the Asagi came from. And then you've got my Platinum Ogon and Mars Platinum Ogon and the Snow Shisui. In fact, I might actually, no, there's too much of a difference. Susan's New Forest Koi Golden Corn. I have a mental block then. In your own time, Mr. Kagane. And then we'll put tank water in there as well. Right, turn this top up off for a minute. You're going to have to go in on your own. This one got second in size and class at the National this year. Oh, last year, sorry. Forgot we're in fucking 2025 now, aren't we? I've managed to pick the fucking hairstone up, no, dickhead. This one's going to have to go across on his own. Oh, the body on that now. Kikasui. Chiba can stay there. Right, you do bugger. Ginrin Aragoki Orenji. I suppose that one. That one can come across. And until I get the one from New Forest at the Kikikuriu can come across. But this one will be up and available for sale. Absolutely amazing fish. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 left. 2 Achiba, an Akamatsuba and a Snow Asagi. So I'm going to put you down for a minute while I warm my hands up first. Well, they're still red raw. Oh, bugger. But that's them done. I'll do them tomorrow. But these have got a lot of room for tonight. So the remainers, a Snow Asagi, an Achiba, and an Akamatsuba. My hands are still very, very pink. Still got some light, and I got some lights. Won't take long to empty them into there. I can get that switched off completely then. But the batch here, less than this one. Oh, look at that secondary coming up on the Kikasui. You bastard. Right, that one will be going up for sale. As will the key Kikikuriu, because I've got one put away at the farm. But the Snow Asagi ain't going nowhere. I've bought that one up since Friday. High hopes for that one. I'm gutted that this one's lost 2 of its fucking Ginrin scales. Pissed me right off. But yeah, the growth from that I've had on the Kinshiro. Yeah, really happy. We've got some life in the pond now. And that's that one done. They're all probably thinking, fuck me boys, look at this place. As people out there, or the people that do know me, know that I do like to have a variety of sizes in the pond. Like I say, just on close look there, the Kikasui will probably be moved on. As will the key Kikikuriu and the quite possibly the Ginrin Aragoki Orenji as well. But yeah, that looks awesome. Chuffed to bits. Hey, you know, some of these might actually end up in the main pond. Real nice Deutsche Amdenischke there. Muritan 3-step, well, 4-step Kahaku. There's some Aragokis in there. There is Ginrin Shisui in there. Tell you what, this Shisui over here is quite unusual. Big Aragoki scales. But then you've got this one. Look at that. Bit of sun and should be fucking great. There's a few in here not liking the old temperature change with it dropping. Hopefully in there we'll get them up a couple of degrees and then they should be happy. Right, let me get me net out and I'll come back to you. So that's that. Emptying now. Sump pump's pumping out. I'll set you up here in a second and we'll have a little look-see through here. Tell you what, there's some cracking fish in there. I might say if the temperature difference wasn't so drastic, I would seriously put one or two of them in the grown on tank. So I will come back to you. Well, they've definitely settled down. We'll go through those in a momento. But I tell you who have settled in absolutely awesome. Swimming around like they've always been there. So what have we put in? We've put in the champ. We've got a snow shasui, snow asagi, a Ginrin golden corn-ish thing. My Omasako Shiro, a lovely shasui there. Real nice little chagoi. My Ginshiro. Benny sorry. Susan's Ginrin Asagi. My Kinshowa. There's two Deutz Ginshiros in there. One is full Aragoki. Kikasui. Two Platinums. Deutz Senki. Deutz Kagani Chiba. I should have counted them really. But yeah, they're circling up lovely. That one down there, that's the Aragoki Shiro. Gives us a better view, and then you crank that back just a little bit. No, too far, Vincent. There we go. God. Well happy. And the unusual achiever of mine from my spawning, that's already started lightening up. I mean, I put it in the bowl for Davey when he came down the other week, and we put it in the little round blue bowl, and in the space of 5 minutes it started lightening up. Really weird. It looks like it's got Utsuri patterning on it, but when you get it close up and out of water, it's actually brown. Yeah, real nice Ginrin Deutz Ginshiro. And then that one there is the Aragoki one. Yeah, the way I'm trying to get the Aragoki one. But yeah, there's the unusual achiever, look. That was almost black before I put it in here. And there's the champ. And then Big Betty comes in to play. Oh my word, she is looking immense. Who can tell me what that is? you go, Kashi lad. Soup mango karashi goi. If memory serves, that's the one from Dave Eden Koi Pond's grow and show that he did with Koi Water Barn. It's a shame, just one shimmy on it. So yeah, come all up at the back. I could stand here for hours, but we've got these to have a look at over here, so I'll be back with you in a second. Yep, end of an era for this one. That will be emptied tomorrow because that shower and that will be going to the farm on Monday. That is going to go in a long block and replace the one that's in front of the air source heat pump, because this one is bigger and I can get a bit more media in it as well. Hence why I haven't done the waste feed on that one yet. So once that one is in long block, that one will be available. But we'll get you set up here. For a minute, let me go and get a net. I think what I'll do is get the blue bowl and if I net up, like, because there's quite a few Commandra in there and Benny Commandra, so we'll do that first. Right, let's up a bit. Oh, fuck. Sending you for a fucking flying. Right. That one's Benny Commandra. He's Commandra. He's looking a little pink. And this is the first time actually seeing these Commandra properly, because up until this point I'd never managed to catch them up properly, because they went into the IBC tank right at the start of the season with some unselected fry. I still reckon there's a couple more in there. Right, look like Shamaton Ishki. You better come on with that. Yeah, we've got all sorts in there. Kinshawa. So don't mind growing them on through the winter anyhow. But I think that's it for the Commandra. Benny Commandra. There we Awesome. 2 Benica Monroe. Oh, I should have my clicker really, shouldn't I? 2 seconds. One, 2. And then we've got 2, 4, 7 Kamonru there. 7. But yeah, there's some nice fish there. I quite like get rid of them 4. We've already clickered them. Those are the 2 for me in there. If I was going to keep one, for me personally, it would be this one, and that's purely because there is, apart from this underneath the dorsals, there is no scales, proper doits, whereas this one's got a really good zipper. But with this one, you can actually see a break in the white underneath, and that's not guaranteed that it will stay like that. Why am I not keeping that one? Because I've got an absolutely beautiful Milforest Koi Kamonru coming from Mars. So yeah, no doubt we'll probably find a few more. But yeah, let's click you there and get everything that's a saggy based. Shisui, so that's a saggy based. Ginrin saggy, Ginrin saggy. It's Akamatsuba, Carp Box. Snarasagi's looking a little pink, so we'll give that a scrape. Shisui, Ginrin Snarasagi. That's Ginrin Saggy. Shisui, Ginrin Snarasagi. We've got a Shisui there. We've got Shisui, Asagi, Pink Shiro. Yeah, I'll have to do some more scrapes on this batch of fish, but it is so much easier to access them on this setup. A couple of little Ginrin Shisui. Another little Ginrin. I saw ya. Gotcha. Thank you. One down there, look. So much easier to handle when they're cooler. You're saggy. You're saggy. You're from Shitsuru. No, I think that is that. So we've got all sorts in here. We've got Ginrin Snow Asagi. Looking a little pink, but I'll scrape them tomorrow. That's one. Click. I'm starting to really like this fish, and I'm contemplating putting it in the main pond, but it's real unusual with big Aragoki scales. Yeah, you might end up in the main pond mush. This one's quite nice as well. I like the uniformity to it. So yeah, number 3, and then we've got all sorts of variants of Snow Asagi and Ginrin Shisui. So we've got real nice normal Asagi there. That's not an Asagi. That's a Ginrin Snow Asagi. Just would not compete in my growing on tank. Another Ginrin Snow Asagi, Ginrin Shisui, Ginrin Snow Asagi. Well, I reckon that'll be a normal Asagi, that one. So that's 4, and a real nice Shisui. So there's 5. Right. This one, I might actually give this one a go in the main pond. It's got a real nice Ginrin to it, and that orange is there, just. So we won't count you up. So we've got 4 there, real nice Aragoki one there with no orange. Real Ginrin Aragoki one there. And at the moment, the Ginrin Shisui are still being kept back at New Forest Koi Farm. So we've got, how many we've got here? 1, 2, 3. Literally, these are just too small to compete in my tank. There's another 4. So if you had a fish tank or a growing on tank, these would be perfect. Another 5 there. And then there's 2, 4, 6 in there. Real nice Shisui there. Deutsche Akamatsuba and a Gigarin Snowasagi. Oh, it's almost as if it's got Kanoko on the back end. I'm undecided. I'm going to see, that one's got Kanoko in it as well. So yeah, I will keep an eye on them, but this Ginrin one is not guaranteed to stay in this tank, that's for sure. In fact, what I'm doing is, you're out there, and then you can go back in there for the minute. Right, let me get some metallics in here. There's more fish in here than I actually fucking thought. Which is nothing new, is it, guys? No, fuck me. I tell you what, I love the camera on this phone, but it makes it fucking side heavy. Right, bring you up. Another Snowasagi there. Told you I'll find another one. Get out. No, you're not metallic. You are. Aragoki. Inshallah. Aragoki. Metallic. I think that is, oh no, one there, look. How the fuck could I miss that? So we got all sorts in here from Aragoki, Kinshowa, Deutsche Yamatonishiki, we've got another really nice dainty Sumi Deutsche Yamatonishiki. one step pattern. Might end up in my pond. One step pattern. And we've got Kinshower that will become a really nice Ginshiro. Another Aragoki Deutsche Yamatonishiki, and a Benny Kikiryu. Aragoki Gin Matsuba and the Gin Matsuba. Should I say Kin Matsuba? Aragoki Kajaku. Hey. Not much of a pattern to it, but those scales are definitely going to look nice in a window. One real nice Kajaku. Two Deutsch Harawaki. Three. We'll take the two Deutsche Yamatonishikis. 4, 5. This one's got a beautiful clean head. For me, needs a little bit more Benny pattern. So that was 5. And there's 4 in the bowl. Nice Benny Komonru with linear scales. Benny Komonru, Vincent, sorry eyes. Benny Kikiryu. Aragoki Gin Matsuba. Another Aragoki Gin Matsuba. And another Deutsche Yamatonishiki. What else have we got in here? Right, let's get rid of some of this dark stuff. Because we're almost over. I think that is all of the dark ones. So yeah, I think that's all of them. All that we've got on the Chiba Utsuri. Yeah. And a Chiba Utsuri. Some more in the belt. Lovely body on it, good footprint. One that's got a bit of Charatsuri in it. No, lovely body, beautiful colour. That's two. The Koisui or whatever they call it, with the dark on the top and yellow along the bottom. 3. Ginrin Sobregoit. 4. Ginrin Karashigoit. 5. We've got a Ginrin Matsukawabaki in there. We've got a normal scaled Matsukawabaki. But no, that's a Ginrin Achiba. That's actually a little Ginrin Achiba. And that is a Matsukawabaki with 2. Achiba. But yeah, there's some Aragoki ones. That is actually a chocolate Chagoi. Some of these have got some really wacky Aragoki scales, proper window fish, and everything that goes into this tank seems to grow. So what we got left, let's take this bowl away. Another dark one there. No, here's Deutz. I'm still in two minds over that. Tancho Showa, Shiro Atsuri. Shiro Atsuri's got prospects. 2, 3, Pink Shiro. And then we've got Deutz Goshki. Weird things they are. So that's 3. There's another one of them Deutz Goshki. A little Tancho Yamatanishki. And we've got a Sankey and a normal Goshki. And then what we got left in the corner down there, we've just got a Misfit. Come here, Misfit. Oh, it's from the same spawning as what Champ would have come from, but he's got big Aragoki scales. So yeah, that's 79, plus there was 4 in there, 83. So yeah, Tosai tank is looking rather nice now. I think I am going to say fuck it. Where's me net? But no, I'm not. I'm going to wait till I've scraped them. So yeah, but this one will probably end up in the main pond. But for the minute, it's going to stay there. Put you here a second. If I can open you up. Hey, don't get seasick. There we go, before I put the air on. And I'll tell you what, they'll be a lot happier in here than they will out there, because like I say, this tank does hold the temperature a bit better, even better now. I've got the insulation in, and when I build across, I'll then put a diesel heater in there, one of the little Chinese ones. But they look a lot happier in there than they did in the IBC tank. And we should get this flickering stopped next week. We should get the flickering stopped next week, because either tomorrow or Monday we'll be looking at the Glorium. I'll get it right. I've got to get it right. It's a Glorium GC021 vertical grow light for potted plants. Now I hear you saying, where the fuck do you want a grow light in your Tosai tank? Well, the reason for it is found me stickers. Hey, you gotta love a sticker. Yeah, reason for it was, one, my Tosai tank is enclosed, and not only is it enclosed, it's got a black roof, so no natural light comes in through the top, and at the moment it's all covered in polystyrene. And for the next couple of days I'll take the window thing away so you can just monitor the fish. They seem alright for the minute, but yeah, wandered, gone. Fucking meds. Nope, it's gone completely. Hang on. That's it. I was waffling on about the Tosai tank. Yeah, because it's all enclosed, I don't want my plants dying off. So my thought is, now I've had a quick flick through the instructions, and it does say that you can mount it horizontally, and I may do that at some point in time, but it's full spectrum. Stupid wattage, it really is. It's so low, it's unbelievable. So my thought is, if I can have it in there directed at my plants that are growing in my shower, not only will it help the plants and benefit the plants and my bonsais and stuff that are in there, with it being full spectrum, it will also help and aid the koi. It's got to, you know, I can't see how it wouldn't benefit. Can you see what I mean? So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what it's like. But that's me for today, other than a bit of tidying up, because I'm now hot as yeah, we won't go there, Vincent. And so what I will do is I will put you down here. Don't forget, tomorrow 2 o'clock Sunday, we will be live, as we always are on a Sunday afternoon. So until tomorrow afternoon, guys and girls, I've been Twisted Koi. You lot out there, you know you're great. I'm going to see you tomorrow.
That's all, cupcakes.
Yes, makes it all worth it.